CERN is that box. Part 6. Edward awoke, hung over questioning how he made it back to CERN. As Edward slumped in his chair, still saddened by the loss of Celine, a strange blue glow filled Mother's laboratory. Edward would hide from the family at times in Mother's laboratory. No one dared come there after the events that took Brother Edward. A voice came out of the blue glow. Edward? Celine stepped from the light into the darkness of the room. Her hair had changed long, flowing blonde hair. Was this the same Celine? He asked. Celine, I thought I lost you, Edward said. Celine began to speak as there was a rap at the door. It's Father, but how did he know? As the door opened, Father said, Edward and Celine, please come with me, Grandmother would like to see you. Grandmother? No one has seen that crazy old witch for years. As Edward walked past Celine, she grabbed his hand and pulled him close, whispering, don't trust Father. As we walked behind Father down the long maze of corridors, tunnels and hallways, I couldn't help but be mesmerized by the fact that no one was in shock that Celine was back. Not a single person had, even Father had said a word. Celine's dead stare had turned into worry as we advanced on Grandmother's office. Grandmother's office sits atop the largest building at CERN. I had always figured this was the easiest way for her to watch over the family. As we entered the room, we were knocked back by a gust of wind, mixed with the smell of burning wires. Children, it's so good to see you. Here sits this vampire of an old lady who knows how old she really could be, or if she is even real. Children, how are you? Have you found it? Found what, I ask? Why do you question me, child? Said the evil women. But Grandmother, I have no idea what we were looking for. You know we lose memories shortly after each jump. Celine spoke weakly. I know, child. Grandfather has been pressing me hard for information. Grandmother said. Grandfather? I asked. Father said, tell them what you can. Grandfather was the original designer behind this place, he joking called it his rabbit hole. His worldly name is Charles Dodson, he has been around for a long time. A very long time. Celine, the memory loss you were ranting about, Grandfather had come up with the answer. He built a device called Alice. Alice will record and help guide you in each jump. She may appear in each dimension, as a person, object, and is just everywhere. We have had to shut down and do much need modification. Alice has increased power requirements. As she now controls the timing, jump, and in-dimension modifications. Children, I must ask you to keep a tight lip, the internet is abuzz with questions about the modifications. Celine, I have some bad news, my child. Hugo was crushed by a transformer trying to save you. Celine began to tear up. Edward quickly took her by the hand and said, let's go grab some breakfast. We can talk about it there. As they were leaving the office, Edward's eyes darted toward a plaque on the wall. A strange poem found his eyes. Beware the Jabberwocky. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves. Did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the burrogoves. And the mome raths outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time the manxome foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree. And stood a while in thought. And, as in uffish thought he stood, the Jabberwock, with eyes of flame, came whiffling through the tulgey wood. And burbled as it came. 1 2. 1 2. And through. The vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabious day! Calloo! Calais! He chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the burrogoves. And the mome raths outgrabe. What a strange poem, he thought. As they began their descent down the long poorly lit tunnel, father quickly caught up to us. Gasping for breath, he said, Celine, grandmother sent this to you, what appeared to be a note. She quickly looked at it, smiled and stuck it in the pocket on her jumpsuit. Stay paranoid, my friends.